yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I think it's me.
I'm not being ended, guys.
Hey, where are we? What's the time? What happened? Oh yeah, you hit? Okay, fine. Wait, are we missing a walk? Did you move? Okay, there was some confusion. I think I would have flashed. I'll play. Woo! Finally won! I never beat her!
Ah, fuck. Okay. Check! Ay! Check! Ah! Sorry about that. So sorry. I'm sorry. Checkmate! With 1 second in the clock.
Hello? Is this thing on? Am I live? Alright, we're back with some best of luck, Alex. Look at that. Support already. We haven't even started yet. I'm looking at the board and the first move I see is e4, so I will play it. Does not look like that we have our opponent here. You're live. Hello. Perfect. It's working. Now, since the opponent has not appeared, I think I will take my favorite commentator, Kali. That is a high praise. That's really high praise. How do I respond to that? Like, thank you? Like, do you want my kidney? I'll happily give it to you. But as I was saying, since we don't have our opponent here, I think I'll take 5 minutes to take a second and just talk about, actually complain about some stuff. So bear with me. Because why not? Why shouldn't we complain? Also, if you can hear the sound effects, I can actually turn the sound effects on for you guys so you can hear the people clinking and clanking the pieces left or right. Let me show you how that goes. Where's the sound effect? There it is. So let me know if you want this on. If you want me to like turn it off, it's up to you. Not really my choice. You're my favorite commentator too. Can I have your jacket? Absolutely not. You are just trying to copy what Godkiller said so that you can also get in my good graces. Not gonna happen. Good luck, Alex. Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. Only one? Well, I need the other one. What are you talking about? Am I just gonna give both my kidneys away? Not that gracious. Where was I? Yeah, I was complaining. So, okay. When this is like a week back, okay? Alex reached out to me asking, "Hey, will you be able to help me with the with some stream stuff? Because you know I'm playing a tournament and I need people to cover my games." And I said, "Yeah, why not? That's awesome. I will happily help because I'm a good guy, of course." So I asked her, "Are there any other people out there that are helping us out here? Because it's just me so far." She said that she asked one other streamer, which you will see, I think, tomorrow. So there's that. And she also said that she asked, she reached out to like a few other streamers, which I will not name for anonymity. The reason being, you know, I mean, no reason, I guess. I can name them, yes. Yeah, she reached out to Phoebe, Hannah says, one other that I don't remember because they're not relevant. But they reached out to a few people. And I was like, okay, we're going to have a stack. We're going to have a stacked week. We're going to have a bunch of people covering games. That's awesome. That's great. So then I asked, do you need more people? She said yes. then I told her, I suggested, why don't we contact one of the newer streamers? You know, some of them. Surely they'll be able to help, and they'd be happy to do it. And she said, yeah, but I don't know any, because, and this is problem number one, I haven't been streaming much, and I don't know any streamers. And I'm like, buddy, that's a problem. You gotta stream more. But that could be a different issue, you know. Life gets busy. We sometimes go on a vacation, and vacation is too good to leave behind to come back to streaming. I'm just upset that she hasn't been streaming much, okay? So I reached out to one of the streamers and I asked, hey, could you cover some of the games? And they were like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Our focus last year was Instagram, I think. Yeah, I think she's been trying to outsource to other social media, which is understandable, you know. She's trying to do more, maybe better financially. Oh, absolutely. Anything financially is better outside of Twitch. Twitch is just the worst in terms of, like, if you want to actually make a career, it's so much better to start on TikTok or even, I'd say, like, YouTube Shorts. I'd say start with shorts and then start making videos. So yeah. But yeah, I reached out to another streamer and I asked them if they wanted to help us out, and they were very happy to do so. So I sent the contact information to Alex, and then I asked Alex, hey, did you get in contact with this person? And she said yes. So in my head, I was like, okay, we have one more person on the team. But turns out we don't, which is sad. So this is before I knew that we were not having this person on our team, where I asked Alex, hey, if you need more people, just let me know. I'll contact more streamers. But she just did not reply to that. And I'm like, listen, I'm very happy to cover games for you, but if you gotta figure out, like, how to get more people on here. What is the default time, please? It is, oh god, it's actually not showing here. What does it say, 2 minutes? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be 2 hours, but the actual time is like an hour. Wait, 90 minutes plus 30 seconds. Yeah, there you go. What is it, 2 minutes? Like, completely false. So far we have a no-show, and looks like you guys are just stuck with me for the rest of the week. So I suggest we all become good friends, right? Why do I have notification on Discord? I'm gonna turn off Discord. I hate this website. There you go. Now no one can message me. Easy win? Oh yeah. I pray every day that when I go to chess tournaments, this is how it oh my god. You jinxed it! Okay. We're back in business. I'm gonna look at what move our gentleman opponent plays. Does Alex get a win if he does not show? He was supposed to. I mean, she was supposed to. But our friend here, assuming from Italy, is this Italy flag? It's Ireland. God, so wait, it looks red on the camera. It looks red-ish, so I thought it was Italy. I'm not that intelligent with flags. He must have been in the restroom, possibly. Could have been getting a haircut. Just look at that. It's like hairline. I need to find this guy's barber. He plays c6. Wait. Yeah, okay. This is the position. My eyesight not work very good, so please work with me. And we have a Caracan, exchange Caracan on the board. Huzzah. And bishop e3. Fascinating. So bishop e3, bishop d3, my bad. Interesting move, just to begin with. Normally, I've seen people play c4. I've even seen knight here and castles. I mean, I rarely see exchange variations, so it could be effect of that. And we have knight c6 on the board. So we're threatening this pawn. How do we defend it? Just c3, knight f3. Probably knight f3. You develop a piece. You confirm your objective. And that is already a good position. And she protects with the pawn. Okay. This is a early opening decision that it's not like detrimental to the entire game, but it is like this is a decision you make, and you have to understand when you're making this decision how it affects the entire game. It's not that big, as I said, but for a grandmaster, this would be huge. Since you are taking time pushing this pawn just one square, because normally you want to challenge the center with this pawn, but you're taking your time to just play this game very slowly, and instead of developing a piece and quickly castling, you're just choosing to, just, as I said, take your time. Very understandable decision, and I think I have another move on board. He plays e5. Very principled approach on challenging the center. Huh. I mean, you don't want to have him push e4. So the best option I see is to just take. But then knight takes and our bishop is under fire. How else do you diffuse this position? If not takes. No, doesn't work. I was thinking maybe bishop b5. But that's like why move a piece twice in the opening. It's not that attractive. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really see a better option than takes. And I don't know what Alex wants to do in this position. He's really just being very confrontational at this point. Also, let me know if you actually want the audio for the camera on, because it is on. If it's too bothersome, then the board finally made a move. We finally have a move on the DGT. Let's go. We're making progress in life now. She already moved. She took the pawn. Okay. Switch. We have an exchange. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I didn't change the sound effect. Still using the where's the sounds? I have to change it like all the way back in settings. Sean Bond, how's it going? Don't say my names with 2 exclamation marks. It makes me feel like I'm getting caught in like a bear trap. Like, March, look out. There's something out there. We don't want that. Good friend. Are you saying that this guy is your good friend? Are you saying that Alex is your good friend? Are you saying that I'm your good friend? Or are you saying that you're a good friend to all of us? Or are you maybe a little bit schizo and just talking to yourself? H3. Quite the commitment. So the thing I said about pushing pawns. Oh, look. He only has 20 seconds left on his clock on the side. That's funny. Both. The entire chat is your friend. Wow, that's a heavy commitment, yeah. I'm glad you can think that way. A lot of people don't think that way anymore, you know? Because we're all supposed to be friends at the end of the day. So yeah, I appreciate your positive thinking. Bishop is under fire, and the question really is, like, you're giving up the bishop pair, and black really has have a very interesting choice of either going for more developing moves, or just take the bishop and have the bishop pair for yourself. Choices, all over the place. Marching moves, his queen is on c7. Ugh, God, I'm blind. Caught up in analysis and... Oh yeah, the bishop pulls back. I see it. I appreciate it. Now, in my opinion, queen c7 is quite pointless. And I'll give you the reason why. It doesn't do anything. That's why. So, queen c7, again, not a bad move, because you develop the queen. It's actually standing quite nicely on this diagonal. Maybe things open up on this side, and you get a little bit of something. But right now, queen c7 is just staring into this knight and this pawn at the very best. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So queen c7, somewhat of an unprincipled approach, but the best guess that I have is he's probably following his opening prep, and he's maybe trying to avoid some like pins on this side, because that can be a bit annoying most of the time. We saw like yesterday how pins were quite annoying and in Alex's game. So let's see. My eyes hurt because I woke up too early. What else? What else we got? He's reaching for the piece. Going for it. Come on, lad. You got it. Bishop? The king? The bishop. Yeah. I do like this move, though. Did he play this? Or did he put it on a different square? Yeah, he did put it on that square. I take back what I said. I don't like this move. Alex's game yesterday was really good. Are we talking about round 2 or round 1? Because I didn't see round 2. I did see round 1. Partially. As I said, I was busy yesterday. Now again, I don't hate this move, but I don't like this move either. It does develop a piece, but again, you're kind of staring into the knight. And even if the knight goes away, let's say anywhere, you're looking at nothing. Maybe a check in the future if I castle, but that's it. Yesterday was round 1. Well, yesterday for me was also round 2. So, you know, I have a different time zone. Round 2 was this morning. I'm not sure if you're in America or UK. Because I'm in America and probably the furthest side of America. She's reaching out for a piece. Knight f3. Love. Knight f3. No questions asked. Wonderful move. It does challenge the knight in the center, but honestly, even if he takes, it only helps us, and we can castle afterwards. This doesn't mean nothing to me because I can just block the bishop e3. And we're all just all hootin' in the gootin'. You're UK? Alright, so yeah, it was morning for you. It was technically morning for me, but it was like 1 a.m. Like, I'm not gonna be up at 1 a.m. I tried to sleep at like 12-ish. Because I had to wake up in the morning at 7 so I could set up the board and everything by 8. Which is another complaint I have for Alex. Okay, I did not have a layout. I did not have any sort of plan for how I'm gonna set up the stream. And I was given many commands at the same time. I'm like a dog. You can't just give me like 5 different commands at the same time. It's gonna confuse me. And I was confused, so there's that. See if a move has been played. So far knight f3, and for black, I don't... Oh wait, he's reaching up for a piece. Knight f... called it. I knew it. He was gonna play this. It's too easy to read this guy, okay? Now the pawn in the center was hanging. So just to say, how long was the pawn hanging? And why did we not take it? So, why did we not take the free pawn? Maybe because it gives free development to him? Alex did not like it. But okay, give this check. And go back, threatening this, and then f3. So, I'm not sure why we didn't take the pawn. But now it's not hanging anymore. It could be hanging if we play this, right? It's always a possibility. Someone just opened a can of beer. I don't know who. It sounded like... Okay, I'm gonna be a beer whisperer for a second. Was it Coors Light? I think it was a Coors Light. It was either a Coors Light, like a small can, or it was maybe... Let's see. It cannot be a Bud Light. I think it was a Coors. Get back to the game. Let me go back to this. Quite interested in this. So why is taking this bad? Oh, it's really bad taking this. Why? Why are we cursed in this world? Because of this, right? Okay. But how is this not good enough? Oh my god, queenside castles. Right. And I'm kind of cooked. Of course. That's why it's bad. They can only have water in the hell. In the hall. It's the rules. I was like, you have to go to hell to get water? It's okay. Kind of hardcore. Can't say I don't like it. Oh boy. What does Alex play? I mean, at this point just castle, right? I think this is an issue with a lot of players. They do not value castling as much as they used to anymore. Mainly because a lot of the top GMs, they started doing this funny thing, which is play active openings, like aggressive openings, and it has just kind of cut off the community in half, which is like, do we follow principles? Do we just not care about principles anymore? Are we just doing whatever we want? Just YOLO? The clock is bugged, by the way. It's going back and forth on the black pieces. It is kind of coming back to life, although not sure how good that is. I don't trust it anymore. She played bishop g5. Okay. I don't hate this move. We are kind of going after this pawn in a way. Also, maybe trying to open things up on the king side, mess up the pawn structure. So I'm guessing she wants to castle queen side instead of castling king side. Since this is a declaration, one use 7 ye very confusing name, but wait. You could say it's Lucius? Lucius? Is it Lucius? Do you say her name as Lucius? Latius? But yeah, you raise a very good point. We should hydrate because we need water. Just like the players do. Bishop g5, I'm not a fan of, but I don't hate it again. If it were me, I would probably castle as fast as possible. This is a thing that I learned while practicing the Catalan opening. Most of the Julius, oh, it's a J. It's an upside down J. Or backwards upside down J. Appreciate it, yeah. W hydrate. W hydrate. I actually have some English tea. English breakfast tea. My favorite beverage. So if you are in the mood for a beverage, I recommend now is the time, because this is the beginning of the game and we have a long 2-3 hours to go until we are towards the end. As I was saying, one of the things that I really learned from the Catalan opening, playing the Catalan opening and understanding it, is that you kind of want to start attacking as fast as possible, right? That's somewhat the plan. You want to expand on the queen side, you want to make some play in the center, you want to start maybe going towards the king side with your pieces. Like, it's always an option. And in all those cases, as you go through development and all the stages of opening, the most important aspect is to always castle first. You want your king to be safe as fast as possible, and then you start attacking. This is a key principle that is more and more is being forgotten these days due to the fact that all the super grandmasters, they're coming up with new theory, they're coming up with new ideas in the openings, and they're changing the game a lot for mostly themselves, but for us mortals as well. And I have respect for that. I have a lot of respect for that. But at the same time, I love the old way of thinking where we say, hey, let's play simple chess, and simple chess is just my forte. Let's see if a move has been played. Queen. So it takes on f3 and then queen d7. Queen e7, my bad. So he takes on f3. Plays queen e7 check, which is pointless. Bishop back to e3. Casting for the weak. No, that's not what we're teaching here. Gokula. I thought you were on my side. I was about to give you a kidney. Casting is definitely for the strong, and I'll tell you why. One of the strongest players the humanity has ever seen. One of my favorite players, and in my opinion, still the greatest player of all time, Garry Kasparov, always played principled and always castled first before attacking. Like, that's the master of attack telling you, hey, castle your king and then go all out. And hell yeah, I'm gonna listen to that guy. He sounds awesome. Moving the king is sad. I'm not sure if there's any other move except bringing the bishop back. Although maybe there's like attacks like this, but I can still castle. Play like this, and then rook e1. Like, I have a lot of threats. And you can't even take with check to like escape. Like, you're directly under fire. It just helps me develop fast. Casting never adds up to much since O negative O equals 0. We found the mathematician in chat. There we go. That was on my bingo card. Thanks for that, sir. What you drink during OTB games? I am not Alexandra Chess. Why am I Alexandra Chess so all of a sudden? So hey, Alexandra Chess, what do you drink while you play games? Oh, well, I like drinking Diet Coke, Pepsi, a little bit of I love the Cinco de Mayo drinks. What else is on your bingo card? You asking what's on my bingo card. Thanks for that. Where was I? I completely forgot my train of thought. I was laughing at someone. Who was I laughing at? I don't remember. Dementia. Hurts for all of us. But yes, castle your king at all times. In this tournament, they can only have water. Damn it. Yes, this is Alexandra Chess. I love water. Water is the best. There you go. She said it, not me. Marston, what do you drink during OTB games? I'm glad you asked. So, as I said before, when I was telling everyone to, you know, hydrate and get their favorite beverage as fast as possible, because it's about to get exciting. I myself have been prepared with some English tea, English breakfast tea, which I'm gonna take a sip of right now. It's steaming hot, and I'm probably gonna burn my tongue, but that's okay. Oh my god, hot, 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 hot. That was great. That was awesome. I loved it. I feel like something changed inside me. Still kind of waiting for a move here. I think she played a move. She went... What? King D1. It's a choice. She kind of gave up her casting rights. I'll go back and look at bishop e3. I could be wrong about it. I'm sorry I'm not using an engine outright. I'm using an eval bar to just like see if I'm wrong or right. But yeah, I'm not analyzing with an engine. And I would recommend you do the same. It will help all of us get better at chess. I'm just kidding, that's not gonna happen. But we will look cool for 5 seconds. King D1. Let me go back real quick and see if this is an option. Yeah, it's totally an option. Like, what am I afraid of? Right? The castle, by the way. Thanks. Appreciate it. Ba-ba-ba. Castle, kingside. I mean, alright. I see you. I see you. Making moves. Casting kingside is kind of a suicide mission, no? Like, all my pieces are kind of trying to point that way. My pawns, my queens, everything is just going in that direction. So, you could technically trade queens, and sadly, I don't think it's that great. I do like that the structure is bad. My king can be more active on any of these squares. Probably get my knight out first. And that does help a lot. So our friend tells us that there has been another move made, and that is rook e1. Dang. They're playing pretty fast. I didn't expect this. That for castles. Stop clicking the wrong piece. Rook e1 played, yeah. Yeah. I have the white pieces, I just go on the attack. Like, everything in my position is just built for attacking. Try to think of some sacrifices on this side. Could be funny. Take with the knight, lose the queen. He has to move back to c7. Is there a better square? No. I guess he has to go back to d8, which isn't the worst. Like, you have options of maybe pushing d4 yourself and destabilizing this place, then castles, and you have some pressure. So it's an option. Yeah. Alex has probably gone to get some water. Yeah, he's gonna think for a while, I think, and he should. This is a crucial moment for him. If he does not put his queen on a good square, it's kind of game over. I can always take and just like mess up his structure and play the end game. So there's that. But I think if I'm playing with the white pieces, I just develop my pieces. This is a nice maneuver also with the knight, trying to go to d2, 1, and then you can jump to e3 or g3. Both of these are actually relatively really good. Like, indirectly from g3, I have this pressure. It takes a few moves, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Also clears up some space between the rook and the king, so if the bishop moves, I can always do this. Probably put the bishop on b3 at that point to stay safe. So yeah, for Alex, knight d2 the next move. No matter what he plays, like, just knight d2. Just launch it. Unless, of course, he like plays something like this. Then no, not knight d2. Just take the queen. Funny. But yeah, castling kingside is... I guess he didn't have a choice. If you go back a little bit. Yeah. Here he doesn't have a lot of choice. I would make an argument of... it's so tough though. Yeah, you can't castle queenside either. So my argument is to play king f8. That's kind of my argument. It is the king side, but it's a little different. She's in the background, she's gone. Yeah, she's probably tired of looking at the board, so she wants to get up and get some air, look at other games. I normally don't like doing that myself. I prefer to just sit in the chair and just like look at my own game. I'm a very concentration based player, so it hurts my concentration if I just like switch it up a little bit. I don't think Alex's opponent is very happy with his position. No, I wouldn't be either. I deliberately had to walk into an attack with castles. So no one is happy with that. But yeah, the way he shakes his head, nods his face. Yeah, he's not happy. Definitely not happy. Did he play a move? No. The queen is still on e7. As I said, he has to take some time thinking about where to put the queen. Which he's doing so. Giving his due diligence. But you already have this pin, right? And when you castle the king on the same side with the pin, you're gonna have a lot of problems. And this is the beginning of the problem. Okay, one is the move. I can't change it? Okay. Rook a1. Queen back there. Oh, my analysis is messed up now. That's sad. Oh, right, because all of this is analysis, so it just doesn't count. What did he play? What did he play? Bishop e6? Is that what I see? How do I take advantage of this? I mean, one move is this. Bishop f5 right away. Trying to somewhat break the structure. Let me think about this. I mean, normally I'd go here and then start pushing the pawn. Which is an option, I think. I could ask the computer, but nah. Safe is to play knight d2 and go for the original plan. Always a good option. Another idea is bishop b3, trying to chop on the pawn, because it is hanging, technically. You know what they say, hanging pawn is worth its weight in gold. Do want to be careful with some checks. So, at no point do I want to play this. h4 would be a huge blunder. Although if this happens, we always have this. Takes. And also have takes on... but then he takes with check and takes back. Okay, not possible. But yeah, gotta be careful. Would be a sad idea to look at h4. As I said before, knight d2 and you solve half your problems. It's just a given. She's thinking, she's taking her time, which is good. She knows that she's probably better at this point. She's definitely better at this point. I know it doesn't show much in the eval bar, but she has the upper hand in the game. Like moves for her to play are easier than moves are for him to play. So yeah, hopeful that she's gonna win this game. c4 is an interesting prospect. Although, the only issue is the king in the center. It just gives counterplay to black. And we don't want that. I have a lot of tabs open. It's kind of a problem. Let's look at Queen E2 for a second. Let's think about this. It's already a bad move. No. I was questioning it for a second. Yeah, it kind of takes the steam out of the sails because h6 makes sense. Because now you're kind of forced back and it's just not good enough. And it looks like there's a way to win the game right away. Yeah, g5. And it's kind of pointless. Maybe g4? Oh, there's always f3, I guess. But takes, and my knight's kind of okay. The king in the center is a problem for Alex. So that's our line with Queen E2. So I hate it, even though I thought I liked it. Knight D2 on the other hand. An attractive idea. And looks like it kind of works. It's not a bad move. Let's say he brings the rook to the center. I immediately go here and try to jump in. Jump back. Nope, not possible. Maybe there's a tactic here, actually. Bishop b3. It's definitely not h4. A lot of pins. So let's say I get out. Rook c1. It just looks funny. Yeah, how do you get out? Oh, do you like kind of get out of this way? That's cute. That's an interesting thing. Like you spend all this time trying to avoid castling and then you can just go the other way. Like sure you can do this, but that's a fun idea. What else? G4? Say Bazinga? Just go all out? Maybe. Let me see if a move has been played. A move has been played. And no one told me. Queen to E... Is it E3? So we don't get the knight. We get Queen E3. I mean, the idea is simple, but no one ever said that a simple idea is bad. Computer hates it, but I like it. I actually like it. How do you defend against this? You don't want to go g6, because I just go back and, well, sad things are happening to you. Wait, there's a better move? Are you sure about that? F4? No. I'm clearly missing a tactic that's like obvious for a lot of people. Oh, rook e3. Okay. No, it's not it either. Why are you giving me +8? Okay, this is why. It's so hard to figure out what this thing wants. How else do you defend? Not sure. How do you defend? If not g6. Rook c8. So the idea is that after takes and takes, I just go hide. And I don't care. Maybe better is this. Maybe that's what the computer wants. So the same thing, but instead of going like further with the rook, we stay in the center and just pressure the king. Rook e8, he moved. Oh god. Wait, rook e8? I'm just upset that I cannot promote. So remains the same idea. Takes, and you just walk out on e7. You're completely fine. I maybe try f4, but also maybe try getting the king out of the way. Thanks for helping me out. I appreciate it. Sometimes I take my time with the analysis a lot, which I love. I actually love that. Yeah, the king can walk all the way to the other side. Can I just like pressure on that side afterwards? But that's like really going all out, and I'm not sure if Alex wants that. At some point she has to get her knight out. And hopefully that moment is now. Like, yeah, you can take the pawn. Oh, this is bad. Why is this bad? Oh my god. Sad. So there is a threat in the position. Just to give this check. How do you deal with this? Yeah, that's tough. Probably take and then go there. Still pretty bad. And it's still losing here because of the same tactic. The rook in a way is just hanging on e1. Rook e3. Like, I'm guessing rook e3 like has to be played. So don't move the horsey. Yeah, we're not moving the horsey, man. This thing is hanging for like ways. Trying to figure out how to like take care of that. Maybe this. Oh, that hangs the queen outright. Don't do that. Maybe h6 again. So many pins for no reason. Let's look at the board. Whose move is it? He made a move. I didn't see. Wait, no, she's supposed to make a move. So, okay. Go here, go here. Let's analyze again. What's the idea? King c1. Keep it simple. This could be... Nah. I can always take. Yeah, King c1, I guess. I thought it would be a more complicated solution, but... Yeah, simplicity is the best. I like it. But sadly, we have lost the threat for now. There's no attack for a little bit. Where do I put my king? That's the question. Where does my king go? Not d2, running into check. Although I could take. Takes. takes. And takes and takes. Kinda equalish. Sad. Don't like it. Too confrontational and does not result in a completely winning position, I don't think. Alright. B3. Put the king on B2. Play knight D2 again. Yeah, don't like it either. Like, now I'm the one getting attacked. And these pieces are pretty fine on that side. God, how do I draw this arrow? How can I draw this? Tell me how. Why is this a thing? Why can't I just make this bishop go there? Can I do that, please? Yeah, king safety, I'm not sure. We don't have some... We need some king safety in this house. Oh, we got spectators. Live spectators. I wonder if they'll subscribe to us. Hopefully, she finds the idea. She's thinking. I hope she does not blunder bishop g4 like I did. Please don't do it. Someone already finished their game. The guy in the background is done. He's like, alright, easy day for me in the office. I wonder when these adults are gonna get better at the game. It's kind of rainy outside. Oh. Apologies. That's my alarm. EW? Yeah. Walked out like a king he is. One of these days, you know, I just want to, I don't know, drink like some mercury juice and just go insane, crazy. Just become like a different human being or an alien and destroy these kids in chess. Just for that reason. I will break into Chernobyl factory and literally eat the elephant's foot if it makes me better at chess. The game that finished was Alex's opponent round 2. Wait a minute. Again, I don't actually have the result for the game. Let me pull it up. Let me go to the website, see how they're doing. The fun part is that now I can navigate chess.com's webpage. There's a live stream. Oh yeah, Diana Mirza is doing a live stream. She's also... Is she part of the tournament or she's just covering it? Don't mind me, I'm just going back to look at the game from yesterday. Or today in the morning. Wait, she lost? 81% accuracy. She played a King's Indian? Oh my god. She needs to change the opening. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, he's solid. Oh my. What the hell is knight f5? Sorry, I'm looking at the game from this morning. Oh god. Oh no. Oh. Oh, come back. Nope. No come back. Dude, this is rough. Yeah. My guy plays like a grandmaster. And he's converting it. Oh god. That was hard to watch. In 1 hour from now, Diana is not playing, but she says she will cover from 6 p.m. GMT today. Alex, move King C1. Appreciate the help again. King C1 being played, which kind of looks like was the only move. I will go back and see if other moves are possible. I'll just turn on the analysis and see how it is. Rook E2 was possible. I thought this was also kind of bad. Then H6. What? Queen H7 check. And Knight D2. No. An RIP from me. Alright, no more engine lines. Yeah, this round 2 game was... It wasn't fun to watch. No joke. It was fun to watch from the from White's perspective. If I was friend of the player with the white pieces. Yeah. That was good. Looks Alice is wearing her Harry Potter earrings. This has to be a win? Is that it? How is it Harry Potter? I don't think that's Harry Potter, man. That just looks like normal earrings to me. Like, you know, one of those pearly earrings. That's just what it looks like. Is it Harry Potter? Which episode of Harry Potter? You have to zoom in, but it is. Dog, I'm all the way zoomed in. Like, you don't see it, but I have the big camera picture. And I can see inside the future of this camera. I'm just confused how it's Harry Potter. Like, what's the connection? Is it like a thing that... I don't know, Malfoy had when he was going through his femboy era? Or is it like something that Lucius gave to Dobby after he gave him the sock, saying that, hey, I know I treated you badly because you were, you know, my house elf, but now I respect you a lot because you're kind of strong and, you know, you're free, so here's some earrings, you know, that I should have given to you. That would be a happy ending to Lucius and Dobby's, the whole scene. Peter redeemed hydrate. I have been drinking tea non-stop, man. I have not stopped drinking tea. at any point. What did he play? I don't see it. Did he play 8-6? Like, what's the, If he played 8-6, I don't see it. He did play 8-6. Okay. It's like one tiny pixel at the very end. And that's H6. But I spotted it. H6. Do I want to try F4? F4 is a choice. It's an interesting one. So F4 takes. Go there. Waity, please. Oh, you can take, and it's pointless because you just give this up. And this doesn't matter. Oh my god, everything sucks now. Yeah, F4 is not good. But again, okay, F4 and... What if I do this? I guess he just jumps in the center. Rip. I want it to be tricky, but won't let me. So okay, do I go back? I think I go back. Keep the pressure. I guess G5 then again. We're not exactly in Disneyland anymore. So go back to E3, let's say. Why is that not a good move? Reposition my bishop and start attacking again. Play F4 first and then do this. I gotta find a way to break through on the king side. Like if Alex does not succeed in breaking through on the king side, this game is over. Simple as that. She has to find a way to just keep going. About the earrings, yes sir? You found some evidence that can assist me in this moment? Because the only ring that I know of is the one ring to rule them all. The one ring to bring them all. The one ring to find them all and the darkness bind them. That's the only ring that I know of. And no, I do not have it. I was wrong about the earrings. They are not Harry Potter. That's what I said, man. You gotta believe me. You gotta trust me on this. I know what I'm talking about. I'm like a nerd, man. I'm a deep down nerd. Sometimes I just know things that I don't know how I know. Alright, H6. 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 No! Oh, no. She went back. She thinks she has pressure, but she does not because G5. And you can't... There's nothing on F3 that allows you to take. If there was a horsey on this square, then yes, this would be a great move. But since there's no horsey on F6, I'll show you why. Let's say we are messing around a little bit. Okay? And now this is played. And now g5 sucks. Because I can take... And the king is open. Computer thing is still bad, but... yeah. I can attack. But just what the computer knows is nothing. It does say that there's like a better move here. I'm not sure what. Is taking the bishop a better move? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, as I said, you need to get the knight into the position, but that's basically the idea. Let me go all the way back. Bishop h4. You just need more pressure on the king side. Since you don't have it, there's nothing to sacrifice on g5, nor is there any tactical advantage. And the knight on b1 is rather disgusting, if I must say so myself. It's like a New York street, you know? It stinks. Stinks of everything I despise in this world. Stinks of greed and hunger. Yeah, Sean, you gotta be prepared on your Harry Potter trivia things. Magnus just stalemate with 2 queens. There's hope for us all. Yeah. We believe. Let's go. One of us, one of us, one of us. This Magnus guy, you know, him and I, we're not so different. Is this a mock VTuber chess? It's close to that. But I'm the only person that mocks other people. Funnily enough, I actually have played some OTB tournaments myself. And I do have a USCF. The only reason I don't share my USCF is because it sucks. And I'd like to at least get a respectable USCF rating before I share it. Which is going to take a lot of tournaments. But I could prepare a lot, go to a tournament, sign up for the U2000, and just go bazinga. And the rest is history. What's a respectable USCF rating? Hey, why are you just disrespecting USCF? They're blood and bones too, okay? There are humans in that factory working their ass off. I saw a chart the other day. It was about like the rating difference in FIDE, USCF, chess.com and everything. And it was fascinating because USCF was like tougher to achieve than FIDE. Like no joke, USCF ratings are just like more difficult to achieve. Since there's like so many kids in the US playing chess. So yeah, that's a good thing and a bad thing. So chess in the US is growing, awesome, and God, I hate playing those kids. I'm taking my own advice and have a cup of tea with ginger biscuits. Oh my God, that's a fellow, wait, that's a fellow Englishman. I respect that. That guy right there, he understands what I'm all about. It's just a nice, you know, start of the day. Tea and biscuits? Heck yeah. Now beans on toast, I'm kind of on the fence on that. But tea and biscuits? Bread and butter. You need to microwave it 5 minutes before eating, remember? Wait, what? What is USCF? God Killer. Yeah, that's a United States Chess Federation. So it's like a local country rating system instead of international. I just ate cheese on toast. Disgusting, you rat. What are you, a mouse? Cheese on toast? At least put some jam on it, you animal. Put some blueberry, or maybe rat. Wait, what's a good jam? What's a good jelly to put on your toast? I never read the bottle. I just think of the color. Like if it's like between purple and red, I'm like, yeah, that's the good one. And I just pick that up. I never go full red or full purple. I think either side kind of takes a hit. But when you mix them both, yeah, that's the sweet spot. I think a move has been played. Nope, he's still thinking. I'm actually Welsh, so what? We're all from different places out here. Just because you're Welsh, you can't enjoy things? Is that what you're saying? Doesn't matter, man. As long as we're together in our thinking, we're the same. You're basically me. You're basically sitting right here and streaming. Peanut butter and jelly. It's kind of cliche, but I don't hate it. It's very very typical. But again, I don't hate it. I can respect the PBJ. I remember when I was in high school, I had to go to school in summer, because not because I'm a stupid kid, but because they could not transfer my credits very nicely to the other side. And after the school, they gave us like free lunch, like snacks, and they were doing sandwiches, which, you know, it's great. School giving free lunch is always awesome. Alright, moves have been played. Let me just fix this real quick. So bishop check. I thought he would do it. I think it's a bad idea, because now I just developed my knight. And now g5, I guess? Is that his plan? Welsh rather than English is what I meant. Oh. Right. But you still like tea and biscuits, right? Just wanted to confirm. Cheese on toast is like cheese on toast, but you have to burn the toast and it has to be square bread. What? Sean, I'm getting a slight hint that you are in your adolescent years and you have not yet unlocked the ability to for your culinary arts, and you can confirm or deny if I'm wrong. Knight d2 had to be played, and now he has to think. RIP. Yeah, g5 still. It's kind of a killer move. What do you do in this position? God. Yeah, you lost the pin. Not only did you lose the pin, you are pinned yourself. And this should not help in any way. Maybe even play queen like here. Oh, that's bad. Why is that bad? This? Okay, yeah, makes sense. Then I have to go back. and I waste some time. So I guess just takes. Bad structure. Horrible position. If I can play like this and this in the same time, I think we're still okay. But that's gonna be rough. I prefer not to answer. I feel like you have. Like, I'm getting a slight hint from that response. Welsh rabbit is also cheese on toast. Fact. How is it a rabbit then? I'm sure Peter could answer for us. How is Welsh rabbit a cheese on toast? Where's the rabbit? Did we already eat it before the toast? Google it. Okay. Bet I will. Welsh rabbit. If something horrendous comes up, I'm banning you. I'm not even kidding. I don't want another blue waffle situation happening to me. Oh. That looks really good. God. You people eat this? This is some gourmet shit. The whole rabbit? Oh my. Yeah. Eat it like Gollum. Give it to us, bro. Wriggly. It's actually called Welsh rarebit. Ah, it's not a rabbit. It does come up as rabbit though, but yeah, it fixes the spelling. There's also a bunny. Aw, I'm looking at pictures of bunnies now. Oh my god, it's so cute. Wait, who is this woman? Why do I see a picture of a woman when Bunny comes up? Sheriff Carolyn Bunny? What did she do? I'll leave the people to investigate that, because I'm busy right now. Am Irish? I stick to my potatoes. Historically, no, you don't. Historically, your potatoes are cooked. Why is my PC lagging? Always does this. Swear to God, I'm gonna like burn this thing and revive it through dark magic. He's still thinking, so there's a good chance he doesn't play. He doesn't play G5. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he doesn't know. Like, hey, G5. Oh no, my king. And goes all Eric Rosen on himself. That's a possibility, and we will like that. I feel we have lost track of the game. We have, big time. That's why I'm trying to bring it back. But G5 is the move, although I want to see if there's other moves that can be played. What about Queen C5? What about C8? You know what? Say I want the pressure. Or what about Queen C5? Wait, it's disgusting? Why? Bad idea. And then B4. Let's say here. Why is that not good enough? Take like this. I feel like this is more or less acceptable. This pawn's hanging, but especially good with. I'm gonna try my best with this one. Okay. Worcestershire sauce. I think I did good. Not sure. Yeah, any rook to c8 is also acceptable, I feel like. I could also try like b5. like with black pieces. Let's give this pawn. And I think it's bad to take. Yeah, it's I knew it. It's a horrible like idea to take the free pawn. Bishop f5. Woohoo. Wait, what? Did you say bishop f5? You said bishop f5. I'm gonna confirm. Bishop f5? What? Why? Why bishop f5? I mean, takes. Okay, has to take queen back. I guess he's banking on... Okay, I have to take this first. This first. And I think his idea is to deliver checkmate. Or win the rook. Now this is the problem, and I want to solve it. And I'll try my best to solve it. As of right now. Now if I don't take... Maybe just bite the bullet. Like... But that's sad. Or play f3. Why is that bad? Because of g5? No. Just because of this. Oh, then this. Right. Yeah. Unpleasant. Bishop takes f6. I'll give it a shot. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like it works. Why not take here? Threatening checkmate again? I guess now there's no threat. Yeah. Say takes. And I'm still in a bind over here. And I can't take because of check again. And I can't move the bishop somewhere. Bishop d1. It's just so sad to look at. g3, maybe I can just take. Yeah, the endgame is bad for us. But bishop f6 looks like to be the move. Let's go all the way back. Bishop f5. It's a blunder, but like this is like hard calculation. And Alex like needs to figure out the entire thing. So let's see if I can just move the queen. Doesn't look like I can move the queen anywhere meaningful without losing the rook. Yeah. Like I have to take on e7, then just bite the bullet. I feel like white's stuck. Yeah. Only there's only like one move to play. I was thinking f3 so we could defend the rook, but he just takes, and then I have to take again. Like bishop f5, not great, but it's really forcing. It loses us the ability to make a choice, which is worse in this case. Yeah, I had to castle at some point. Figure out. Hanamaya! Oh my! We have probably our favorite Anna on stream, rating us right now. Can one of the mods, can Sean please give us a shout out? Hello, hello. Really appreciate it. Peter Merrifield subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. It allows Alex to play more. Hi, good luck, Alex. Thank you so much, Anna Maya, for the raid. Oh, I saw you were streaming. I'm not. I forgot what you were doing, but sorry about that. But I hope it went well. Hope your stream was awesome. Hope you had a lot of fun, as always. And again, thank you very much for the raid. I'll see if I can give you a shout out myself, since all our mods are just on a vacation, sleeping. Okay, we did give a shout out. Thank you, Sean. No mods that we can riot. Hey, I'm here and I'm a mod, but here's the thing. I'd probably riot with you. So go ahead. Viva la revolución, as they say. Not actually asleep. Come on, Sean. I don't have to tell you how to do your job now, do I? Okay, big question. Take on f6 here. Right? We still land in the same position. How do you deal with this at all? I have a stupid idea. Okay, it's really stupid. No, don't do this. Yeah, because this. That's a really dumb idea. Well, these sounds. I'm sorry, I can't change it. I forgot how. I remembered that I was on different sound stuff because I was playing myself. And oh wait, sound theme. Can I change it, please? We can get marble. Oh yeah, there we go. The crisp sound effect now is gonna bless my ears. Alright, are you ready for this? Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the sound effect we need. I'm not sure. Knight f3. Cannot play. Even that's bad because like my piece is always hanging. Key d1. Yeah, that's there's the gasm. The marble sound effect is just too powerful. You know, I think I was the revolutionary man that popularized the marble sound effect. I don't think anyone was using the marble sound effect before me. Show the current position. Yeah, sorry about that. Has she played a move yet? She has not played a move yet. Okay, we're still waiting. Please, I have forgotten. Yeah, I got you, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think I was the first person to do the marble sound effect. So I think everyone was just on default before that. I'm like, guys, come on. There's a settings button right there at the top right of the board. We got to try it out. There's so many beautiful themes, so many beautiful things to try out. Why not? I'm happy to take suggestions on moves if you guys have any. But I feel like in this position, there's nothing else we can do except believe in Alex to find the right idea. really in a precarious place we are, where we don't have a lot of firepower to just break through the king side anymore. Oh, she takes. She takes. Everybody calm down. She took the queen. But this is where it gets tough. And, yeah. It's not easy to see a move. I don't even remember what the move was. Like, I forgot myself. What is white idea? So, how do I explain this? So he played bishop f5 because he wanted to trade the queens this way. It's kind of fancy, and honestly, he was pretty right about what he wanted to do. He wants to trade into an endgame that is completely beneficial for him. It's completely winning for him, and he does find the it's not the best way to do it, but it is the most forcing way to do it. So in a way, he kind of wins that battle of hey, my idea is better than yours, because at this point it is. And my rook is hanging now, this bishop is hanging, and I have to resolve that problem. Sadly, I can't move my rook anywhere. If I could, that would be awesome. But since, you know, if I move my rook, there's like check, and I'm in a lot of trouble. After which, even if I like block, there's still like bishop e2, and the pins on all the sides are just like affecting me. And it's really sad. So at that moment, I have to take the rook. But that just brings another rook to the party. And now I'm stricken with the same problem. Like, what do you do here? So that's basically the entire idea. White doesn't have any ideas except to calculate properly and trade accurately. And if white does not do that, black will have an overwhelming advantage, as we saw, because I mean, I'm having a hard time finding the move myself, and I have the eval bar on my side, but Alex does not have an eval bar. Moves are being played. He takes the queen. Alex has few options. Oh, it was already taken. Okay. I'll move fast. Bishop f6, bishop takes on f6, played, and also takes on f6 played already. Now there is a way to hold this position, it seems like. Semi-hold it. Black's pawn structure is indeed the worst. And if we can somehow, just somehow, activate this rook, this is the entire problem. If this rook magically appeared on like h1, let's say, right, it would be an incredibly good position for us. But since it cannot teleport and we don't have chess 2.0, we'll just have to stick with the old rule book, which suggests that we just play a bad position. You know what, let's petition right now. Let's petition right now that we change the rules and the rooks can teleport once in a game. We should do that. If we do it in time, Alex will have a move. Something is being played. Oh, it's the board. It's catching up. But right now, yeah, the only option is to take the rook, and after that, I'm drawing a blank. Is g3 a move? That's a good question. Let's test it out. Takes in g3. Yeah, looks like it's a move. So give this check. I can only block. Yeah, bishop e2, I guess I just take. g3 seems to be the right idea. Black plays rook e1. Hold on. No, they did not. Black did not play rook e1. How could you say that to me? I believed you. My trust is broken. I can never listen to chat anymore. Have you tried any chests? You can teleport in that. No, I mean if I could teleport. Oh yeah. Sure, I mean if I can teleport first, listen, if I can teleport to h1, and if you want to play rook e1 after that, sure. I'll take that. I'll take that teleport any day. Looks like a move has been played. So takes. And as one of our viewers suggested, a very good suggestion, g3 looks like to be the only move. Everything else I think loses. Let me turn on the analysis. Yeah, everything else loses. Completely lost. Except g3. We're in the endgame now. But g3 is such a weird move to find. Like... I was thinking something devious. And it doesn't work. I was thinking why not... Why not give up the... Can't draw arrows. Why not give the exchange? And then I block with the bishop, and the rook is kind of trapped. But the problem with that is that they can take on d2. The knight hangs and the rook gets free. We're only talking about the rooks teleporting, by the way. We're not talking about every piece teleporting. Just so I make that clear. But if rooks could teleport, I'd move my rook to h1 first. And then I'd be winning. Unless you move it to the other side. Then I'm not winning anymore. But you could do that. So if I put my rook on h1, you put your rook on the opposite side of the board. And then I'm lost again. I did not think of that. But now I did. She's thinking, and this is a bad sign. You know, if you think too much, you will play a bad move. And I feel like we're getting close to that point. But I don't want to be pessimistic. I want to be optimist. Oh my god. No. Why did I jinx it? Why did I jinx myself? Bishop d1, yeah. g3, really tough move to find. Can she not just push pawns at this point? Which pawn? I mean, we kind of run into a wall after a while. The problem with b3 was the same. Like, you'd probably go to rook e2 and then have pressure on this knight. Or give a check. Give a check on e1, which was the crucial idea. My mouse is broken. I can only draw like half the arrows. But yeah, pushing pawns is not easy. It's not easy at all. But his plan is simple now. I mean, you just put the rook on e1 and kind of win the game. Rook e1, bishop e2. It's just lost. Like, wait, what? Wasn't this lost a second ago? I guess you can still play g3, okay. I thought I checked this like a minute ago and it seemed lost. So what's the idea then? H5? If you could teleport, I would go too. Where would you go? What's your favorite destination? Holiday plan? If I were to quote an anime, this would be the time. And I'd go to Malaysia. I would go to Sligo. Alex is going to need a hug soon. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, H5 is the next move that must be played for him. He could mess it up. He could play rook e1 like I did. The point of H5 is simple. You just make a square for the bishop to stay on the diagonal and maintain the pin. Pray for rook e1. Dear God, in heaven and hell, the Son, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Listen to the sorry, I'm bad at this. Listen to thy disciple, for thy disciple requireth your assistance in this moment. Thou shalt not go to heaven, but thou shalt play rook e1. Deal? Is that a deal, God? I was distracted for a second by the book on my desk. My apologies. I prayed for rook e1 and I added Alex wins too. Alright. What are you giving back in return to the Holy Spirit? Like half your soul? All of your soul? Your firstborn? Your first and secondborn? Hopefully I will get one answer. Well, yeah, sure. Hopefully you do. H5 is a move that normally you don't think about. And I think in his head, he's still thinking of a draw. Maybe not. Maybe he's thinking about winning. But rook e1 looks like a win. You're literally in your enemy's camp. What can be better than rook e1? Also, I haven't analyzed this properly. Maybe I should. Rook e1, g3. Let's say go here. Take this. And this, you can still lose this. Like, if you're not careful, you can still lose this. You have to play here. I know black's in trouble. Hold on. Yeah, then it's losing for black. What do you play as black here? Oh, that's so complicated. Yeah, it's rough. Is there draw chance for it? There's winning chance for Alex. I mean, if he plays rook e1, there's legit chances because it's not an easy position to navigate. It's g3, sure, but like, and bishop e2 does not work anymore. So we have to think about a new way. I guess just go back to the bishop, like. Then maybe I can start activating my other piece. How is it losing again? All I want to do is get my rook out. Okay, I guess knight f3 is better. Slightly better. So go here. You have to be so careful in this position. I cannot find a move. Oh. Wait. How is this not losing? Like this? Yeah. God, that's a headache. After the first two games, Alex needs to win this one. Be positive, March. I'll try to be positive. I'll try my best. I promise. But I need some signs of life in this game. We actually had a really good start. I'll go back to the very beginning and start from there. Like here we're pretty good. Here we're better. King d1 was pretty awesome. Rook e1. Yeah, queen d3 was kind of a misstep. It kind of takes the wrong direction. She had a pretty good pressure on that side. I think she wanted to just push the pawns. But she kind of missed out on this idea. That the king is not actually trapped because the bishop's pinned. And yeah, it started to take shape with bishop f4. And g5 is a threat, but bishop f5 was just kind of a tough blow. I'll actually play the game from here so that I don't have to go back to this thing. And that's the game. It's crazy. It's only been like it's only been 20 moves so far. Her tournament's not going good. It's going okay. I mean, she's been paired up with some pretty difficult opponents. The first guy she played was 24-33, which is a rough start. She's already playing an IM. The second opponent was a sharp kid. And if a child has like 1803 rating, it's due to the fact that they're not playing that much, or they've been preparing and haven't played in a while. The third round is rough. But we still have hope. Still have hope. Many chances for him to make a mistake. And we're kind of banking on it. Didn't she lose to 1800? The 1800 was 19. I thought I could have seen that wrong. 19 is also young. God, maybe I'm old. Also, Alex has not played OTB in a year. Yeah, that's also a thing. She hasn't been playing a lot of over the board for the past year and a half. She had some nice wins in the last tournament she played, so that's hard. Yeah. But she's planning to play a lot of tournaments this year, I think. She already has one more planned right after this one. So this tournament finishes, and after a week, I think we jump back into the into another tournament. She's getting back into it. Yeah, exactly. All hope is not lost. We still have. I mean, game's not finished. At no point the game is like done. Am I blind or do I not see a bishop on? Oh, because it's on. Okay. I was like, where's the bishop from c2? Where did it go? She did play this. This is a warm-up for the Isle of Wight at the end of this month. Rough start though, it will take some mental strength to get over 2 losses. Yeah, I agree. When I played my tournament, it took me months to get over my losses. I could not get over my losses in like by the next day, and I was really upset of all my losses. And that's how my entire tournament was. It was just like, I win a game in the morning, I lose a game at in the evening. I love, so there's some advice that you can take, mostly because it's not from me, it's from Peter Lecco. Peter Lecco gives the best advice for tournaments. He said this about Prague's performance, I think, or maybe Keimer. I don't remember. But he was like, this is a strategy that you can use in your tournaments. What you can do is wake up in the morning and have just the most tremendous breakfast of all time. Just eat the best food you can find and eat like a lot of it. So now you're like happy with your stomach and you can think from your brain. And you can just do that for every single game. The best advice is from Peter Lecco. I agree. Sleep and breakfast are the best prep. Absolutely. I love when I don't play chess for like a few days and then I get back into it and I feel so refreshed. Like all the ideas that I thought of before that were like kind of trivial to me, I finally get a grasp on them better and I'm like, okay, I can absolutely think faster and I have a better sense of small things that I was missing before. So yeah, if you're gonna get some rest, if you feel like you're in a slump, you're nearing a plateau, your skill plateau, then definitely consider taking a few days off. Like it's really good, especially if you're like a chronic player. You know, you play game after game for like hours and hours. Consider just taking a break for a few days, a week, sometimes a month, sometimes months, plural. He's taking so long, he has to clear key 1. Yeah, the rule goes both ways. If you take a lot of time on a move, you are going to make a mistake. But if you eat too much, don't you get sluggish and sleepy? You could. Depends on the person, I'd say. I personally, if I eat a lot, I feel like burning through all the food that I ate. So when I'm on the board, I completely just focus on the game, and I don't think about anything else, just the game, and that burns like everything that I ate, and I don't feel sleepy at all because I'm looking at the game all the time and just calculating anything I can. So it's not a problem for me. But if you feel that way, then maybe have something on the side that helps you stay awake. Maybe coffee, some tea. If it's not available, then just water. Try your best with water. Red Bull, I'm not sure if they'll allow Red Bull. Performance enhancement is a thing, so Power Bar does the job. Red Bull and Power Bar before the game, yes, that could work. Although I don't really recommend it, because then you kind of have a you kind of form a sort of a reliance on that kind of stuff, and you don't really want that. And before every game you need a Red Bull. Before every game you need a energy bar. And at that point you're just like doping. Someone once advised me to eat an egg and bacon sandwich before a match. Egg and bacon. Yeah, from a calorie standpoint, that's pretty good. I know Jello's really good. Before, like a lot of players prefer Jello plus bananas, so they keep your calories up, and at the same time, they're really easy to digest. You need something like easily digestible. You don't want to eat like beef wagyu beef steak, or something gourmet posh like dinner type food. You don't want to just make your stomach upset during the game. You want to eat something relatively healthy but high in calories, because you will burn a lot of that on the board. So egg and bacon is like a great choice, I'd say. Jaffa cakes. Eat an entire cake. Just go to a bakery, buy a whole cake, and eat it in one go. Change your life before the game. What exactly is a Jaffa cake? Oh, it's like a donut without the whole donut. Popular British snack consisting of sponge cake base, a layer of orange flavored jelly, and chocolate coating. Popular in the UK. Yeah, we don't have that in the US, sadly. But I think we do. No, we don't have that in the US now. I'm just looking at the orange jelly. We don't have that. We don't have that at all. He's still thinking, and he hasn't made the move yet. The fact is that if he moves the bishop somewhere, like it's already okay. Like let's say he goes there. It's already like a decent position for us. Maybe start with g3 anyways. It's kind of tough. Yeah, now rook e1 is an actual threat, so you have to prevent that. But if you go here, you get checked again in like You don't have a move. So you have to go back. And now rook e1 is... Well, it's the same, I guess. But you're in a loop now. You don't want that. But I do wonder, what's the move here? B3? No. Not B3? Bishop e2 check. That's bad. Bishop c2. Bishop c2 and then check is bad. Who is March? No one knows. We'll never find out. And we don't have Jello in the UK. Fuck, man. Sad. Why can't we just have the same food? Actually, that would be bad. No, don't do that. No, we should not have the same food. But we should have like some of the things similar. How do you not have Jello in the UK? Hold on. You don't have... I feel like that's wrong. I feel like we need to confirm that. Anyone else from the UK who can confirm if you guys have Jello? I'm pretty sure you do. Jam. Today's lovely hostess, Katerina Reneke. Is that her last name? Yeah, I'm Katerina, as you all know me. I've gone through a rather exciting transformation the past few years, as you can tell. So yeah, I appreciate the... This is not her. How do you know that, huh? How do you know it's not Katerina? I could be Katerina if someone wanted to be. I just can't seem to figure this out. B4? Is that the idea? Okay, that's the idea. So bad. Why are we playing B4? Alright. A4, surely. Okay, that's the move. But that's only if he plays bishop back. Eek. Only then. He doesn't really have to play the bishop back. But maybe he does see that his bishop will be under threat if he plays rook e1. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah? What does that mean? And I could be Magnus Carlsen if I wanted to be. Yeah. Identity theft is definitely a tactic. You can get his house, his money. You can pretend to be him in competitions. And be like he's turned into a Bobby Fischer or something. Fell off. How much money does Magnus have that I can steal from him? How many millions? Probably like 20 million at this point at least. You still thinking good sign? Oh yeah, totally. He only has to think for another 30 minutes and we'll win the game. Not many, he's a chess player. Oof. Oof. Right in the heart. Come on, Sack Mini. Have a heart, mate. Cannot say it to chess players. The richest chess player is Anand, right? It's Vishy, if I'm not wrong. Because I think the Indian players, they get special contracts with the government and stuff. for like big companies. Is Noterbeck signed with a big company? I feel like he is. I feel like Noterbeck is a player who should be signed with a big company from Azerbaijan. Yeah, even the best chess player can't really get that rich. 20 million? Are you kidding me? Magnus Carlsen. The first question comes up is Magnus Carlsen wife. Driven by his elite chess career business. 9 million in 2021. Boy, that's like the start of it's like the start of the online era. So he's made more. So estimated 25 million in 2025. Boom. 25 milli. Yeah, he's rich. Pretty rich. A multi-millionaire right there. And we don't even know all his assets, which are surely not shown on documents for reasons that we will not say. I once met a homeless guy in the US and he told me that, you know, he owned property in Nepal. And he was like, yeah, I'm really rich. Like, why are you homeless in the US? It's like, just vibes. Like, okay. For some people, it's a hobby. Oh, he's gonna play it? Take the knight. Take the knight. Come on, take the knight. He's reaching for it. Reach for the bishop and take it. Why doesn't he just live in Nepal? Good question. I'll be sure to ask him when I see him. Bishop F1? The heretic. I mean, King C2? It's the plan. Takes and then takes on F1. Okay, but G3. We're saved! We're saved! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord Almighty. Thank you, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Thank you for listening to our prayers. What did I say? What did I say? If we pray, if we just pray, put our hands and knees together, we got this. She has to find G3 though. I mean, that's the only winning move at this point. And then we're better. We're technically better. G3 played. G3 played. Hold on. G3 on the board. Takes bad because my king is active. And I can just open my bishop now. What else? What else? What else? What else? You can't go back because you get trapped. Then you have to take again. Same idea. Go back this way. Knight F3. I mean, everything is active now. Everything is good. Everything is awesome. Such G. Second upon prayer is answer. What about the first part? You're not working. You're not praying hard enough. Pray harder right now. What was the first part? That's a good question. I forgot. What did you pray for first? The message too far up. I'm not gonna go back. First part was he played rook e1. Oh. Oh. Why didn't you pray for Alex wins the game? Sounds like your prayer is working, so shouldn't we pray for something better? Oh wait, no, let's pray something even better. Let's pray to get like $1 billion. like on the road tomorrow, like on the side of the street, it's just laying there, $1 billion. That's a lot of money on the street, though. People can get suspicious. Let's say a small bag of bitcoins. How about that? 1 prayer per week? God, lame. Everything awesome when you work with the team. Oh, I thought you were singing the song. Anyone else remember the song from the Lego movie? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. You only need 1 USB for bitcoins, right? Not like a bag. Yeah, but I want to find like the actual bag. If I find a USB drive on the side of the street, I'll probably throw it away because I'm like, wow, some virus that someone left on the side. Great. Let me just put this really suspicious drive on my computer. And voila, tax fraud. Takes. We're saved. We're saved. We're so good. We're so back. Boys, we are back. Boys, we are back. You can take that if you like. I don't care. I'll activate my bishop and go after your silly pawn. The king is so nicely placed on this square. It controls all of these squares for the entry. In fact, I can play bishop f3 and just like blockade any entry point that he has. And he's kind of stuck. And after that, rook h1, and I win the h6 pawn at least. King g7. If I go c2, I can give this check and I can just keep the pressure on. We're alive. We're breathing now. Yeah, go ahead, take the pawn. Take the pawn. I don't even care about that pawn. Free pawn, buddy. Free pawn. Take it. Bishop f3, as I said. Bishop f3, a4. Bishop e2. All moves. I like bishop f3. Active. Take away more squares from the... Also, g4. After bishop f3, trying to trap the bishop. Possibility. And if something like this, rook g1, first of all, and takes. Let's say he takes, and I can take the bishop. I guess I can take the pawn, so rook g1. Everything is good. Black has blundered his advantage big time. It was +4. I mean -4. It's negative for the other side. Rook h2 to stay a pawn up. Well, I don't care about the pawn. My activity is above the stars right now. You know what Paul Morphy said? He said activity is everything. She's reaching for the bishop. Bishop f3 played. Best move in the position. Boys, we are eating good tonight. We are eating good. And I can also just take the pawn. Like, there's no pin because I can always play c4. And you can try pressuring with the bishop and everything. I'll just get my king more active. It does not matter to me. But we also have a weird animated commentator. And I'm weird too. And Sheldon Cooper. Wait, what? Where did Sheldon Cooper come from? Is he with us right now? Someone say Bazinga and bring him back to life. I had it on mute, did not even hear the commentator. What the fridge? Dog. This is some Giga Brain level energy. Dude is just watching a stream without audio. Eating. Mod check. Where's the food? No one's eating. I was supposed to eat my food, but I got focused on the game a little bit. Alright, what's the play? He's sad. He's like clearly sad. He's clearly upset that he kind of missed the advantage that he had. Bishop e6, terrible move. And he might play it. That's what I'm saying. King g7, okay. Does not matter. Actually not a bad move, I like it. I can take the pawn. Then rook e8. And c4. Maybe c4 right away. So I can take b7. But my king kind of gets open. Just take the pawn, I guess. Alex came back from the bad position. She did. You said we were eating good today? Oh, we are eating good on the position. I didn't mean literally. Like, come on. G4 doesn't work because looks like you can kind of get away with it. I wish I was eating good today. Let me actually book myself a dinner at the at a very expensive hotel. What am I hearing? What are these noises? It's like Doofenshmirtz is like planning his revenge on Platypus. Or someone's duct taping a body into a body bag. What? Trying to exchange rooks? Playing for a draw. Don't hate it. Don't like it. Just rook takes and it's drawish. Maybe she has a plan. Yeah, I think he's thinking about a draw now. I prefer literal food, thanks. Sucks to be you. I could just survive on photosynthesis. Just give me sunlight and water and I'm good. But the noises do sound like kitchen noises, to be honest. Bishop takes d5 looks like a clean pawn. Yeah, it is a clean pawn. And I'm not sure what was missed there. I think she was afraid of the pin and then bishop coming back. Which is fair. You think about that and you're like, I'm not winning a pawn. But now the king is kind of backwards. And it's going to take some time for me to walk out. In the meantime, he has relatively easy walking space. Draw would be a great result. It would be a nice result after 2 losses. Bishop back to e6. Okay. What? Okay. King goes to d2. Yeah, you want to walk on the dark squares. Maybe this is an option. Oh, no, it's not. No. What am I talking about? You lose b7. You don't want to do that. Not at this point in the game. Do you guys also hear someone sneezing and coughing? I hear everything. I hear someone shitting, pissing, crying all over the place. Sounds are from the hall. Oh, I keep reading hell. It wouldn't be a chess tournament without coughing and sneezing. Yeah. That is so true. That is so accurate. Goblin is here. Hello. How's it going? I think you are bishop d5, rook d8, c4, bishop e6, king c3, bishop takes c5, rook takes rook d1. I think we hold a pawn. Yeah, since the rook is on dark square, we kind of do hold a pawn. You're not wrong. But it feels a bit complicated, and I'm not sure if we want to go complicated yet. What a fight back from Alex. Hell yeah. We're back. We're so back. Thriving, even. I'd still say white is slightly better in this endgame. Not technically, but in terms of like pawns, most of the pawns are on dark squares. My mouse can click. Whereas for black, it's not so simple. Weaknesses and the structure is bad. So there's still chances, I'd say, and I think they will play this out until the very end. He played b5. Wait, what? b6? Yeah, he played b6. So he gets rid of his weakness. A4 could be an option. Just trying to go for a minority attack with a single pawn. Was she like totally lost before? Absolutely. I can show you all the way back. Rook e7. This was the position we had. And you can see it's -3 right here. But you had to find h5, which is kind of the only move that you have. Maybe f5 is also possible, but h5 is just clean. It's hard to see why. Mostly because of the idea of g3. Bishop f1 was played though. And after that we have had pretty phenomenal hold from Alex. The comeback is real. But yeah, at some point, -3. Completely lost. She plays a3. He goes back to f8. I mean, the play is kind of simple for Alex. At the same time, it's not so easy, I guess. Because you have to find a way in, and there is no way in. Maybe just try to win this pawn. The king would be here. Let's put that in a simulation. How do you break through here? You have to move the bishop and then start pushing. Put the bishop on e2 and then maybe with some f4 stuff. Maybe f3 and g4. Who knows? Try to find an idea. At some point, someone has to run out of moves. And we just hope that it's not us. Let me update the board as fast as I can. She moved king e3. Appreciate it. Also, he took 20 minutes to play the wrong move. Yeah, you know, as most people say, you take a long time to think about a move, you're going to play a bad move. And that's exactly what happened. I don't get why the pawn move is the only good move. Okay, I don't get it either. But it's up there. I believe that it's because it maintains a threat on the bishop. And there's no forcing way to make a trade that helps you with the resolution of the position. So h5 was good because you were maintaining a pin and the king was on c1 on the knight on d2, and g3 was kind of challenging that pin. If you took the knight, you'd take back and your king would be active and you'd solve the problems of your pieces being pinned. So h5 solved that problem by allowing g3 to not come with a threat on the bishop because you could always just go all the way back. If you did not, you'd probably run into h4 and then you'd have to take anyways. So h5 just maintained that pressure. Even though it hangs upon, it maintains the positional advantage. So that's the whole idea. And I think the king moved forward too for him. And now we're at the classic Mexican standoff. It looks like he wants to draw. Yeah, this one both of them do. because they both kind of lost the advantage. I think Alex and both this guy will like continue playing until the end, because this is not a simple draw, and you should ask a question from the black side, like, do you think this is a draw? Can you maintain this draw? I'm a better player, and I will try to not make this a draw. I will try to win, which is good. It's exactly what we want. Black has a 5 of 4, and he gets to take g3. He can try to use 2e1 to win, or if f4 she takes, he gets the outside passer. I mean, I just don't have to move the pawns that much. Or I can play f4 myself. I guess you're saying that g3 becomes a target after that, but there's no easy way for the king to come in. Maybe go this way, but still, like, there's no easy way for the king. And by the time that happens, I can slowly but surely move my pawns on this side. And my bishop can come back and guard me on that side. Stockfish is insane. Stockfish is tweaking on drugs. I don't listen to that guy. I'm a stock halibut. A stock shark? When are we gonna get a stock shark? Gives you a square for the bishop to come back to. Yeah, that's the whole idea of h5. Back in that position, yes. Which is why I said that it's not an easy move to find. Like, I kind of saw it, but I had the computer, and I was looking at the eval bar, right? And I was like, okay, the problem is g3, so how do we solve the problem with g3? We play h5 and just have a escape square. But he's looking at the position and he's like, okay, I need to find a tactic or a move that just gives me the advantage as fast as possible. And he kind of just, in these moments, you kind of just miss out on like simple pawn moves that give you like some more breathing space. It could be a draw, but that is his one chance. Yeah, he has to find something on the king side for sure. Like, there's nothing that can be done on the queen side for him. He can barely move on the queen side. If he goes to like c6, I immediately strike with this. This is bad because I just play b4, and now again, I'm in the driver's seat. And I have a lot of time to waste with my bishop and my pawns. I just need to make sure that I take the space and prevent him from moving forward. If his structure, if this pawn was back here on like g7, he would have actual chances. Like, I think if this pawn was a g7, it would change the game entirely. He moved. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see. What did he play? He played f5, okay. Yeah, like, f5 feels like it's a good move, but it actually creates a weakness, which is that now my king can go to e5. So this is where, this is exactly where the experience comes in for a seasoned player like Alex. If Black's not careful and runs out of pawn moves, they would be in zugzwang here. Exactly. It's very easy to just lose the advantage right here and now. Like, some of the moves are probably going to be difficult to find. She should play f4, but a lot of the moves are winning, not winning. Most of the moves are actually pretty good here. She can slow play it, just grind it out. She can kind of force the issue. But he does not have a easy way in. If he tries to go back, again I can go e5 and just completely blockade him. If this happens, I'd probably go back and continue pressuring this pawn. I guess he go back so I can just take the pawn too. I just get to get in. How is that winning? How is what winning? We're not winning right now, but like king e7, let's say I make a move. He goes here. Now my king is active and I can run this way. If he tries to blockade, I can probably waste a lot of time. But king e5 also looks winning. I'll probably play a4 or something. That is a dead draw. What is a dead draw? This right here is a draw, but he played f6. Wait, what did Alex play? She went back to f3 or something? No. She played b4. b4 and f6. That's what it's played. Yep, thanks. Appreciate it again. I guess black has f6 next and can just move his bishop between e6, f7, and g8. Yeah, I guess that's his only option. To just spam the bishop back and forth. In that case, that is... What the hell? It just reloaded for me. I don't know why. My analysis is gone. I have to start again. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay, we're back. f6 is weird. I agree. His whole idea is to just like go back and forth on this diagonal. Just keep using these three squares. Let me make them colorful. I love doing this. What was the last one? Yeah. He will just use these three squares. But I think at some point I can target, like from the sides, push my pawns. I still have chances to try. This is still a draw, still very much a draw. But if anyone's pushing for a win, it's white. That much is clear. And we all know that sometimes the endgames that look like a draw are very much not draws. Scared Zugzwang? He should be scared of a Zugzwang, yes. I think that's what Alex is trying to force him into a Zugzwang position. At which point, yes, we should be winning. But at no point can he give up a pawn. If he allows Alex to enter with the king, that why f6? Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly why f6 was played. Because he does not want to enter a position that, you know. But it's also weakening, for sure. Without a doubt. I'm not sure about f4 anymore. Maybe I want to play g4 in the future. So I won't play f4 right away. But I'll keep it in my back pocket. We should maybe reroute the bishop to the other side of the board. It will be more active that way. And now I can start pushing again with this in mind. But maybe we don't play on the king side at all. Just go on the queen side. Which also you would not want to reroute the bishop to f1 and then to the other side. Can you play bishop f1 to prepare c4? I hope so. But it doesn't do anything. Yeah. It doesn't do anything because it gives him an escape to e5. So just to put it in practice, let's say this, c4, takes, takes and e5. e5 is not the best move. f4 is the best move. Just to prevent f4 from happening themselves. But okay. Similar idea. And f5? Wow. Take the long route? I mean outside passer. Yeah. Outside passer is dangerous, so f4. I can't even play this, because then f6, f5 right away. Yeah, this is lost then. Because let's say I play a move, and he'll just start pushing on this side. Let's say I try to go here. Still the idea. And no matter what I do, I can't stop this pawn, nor can I stop this pawn. So c4 is quite dangerous in my opinion. And it's better not to even touch it. If he goes to c6, then yeah. Right. Let's do it. Like, I know it looks like we have a pretty good majority on the queen side, but these two pawns with the king are very capable of stopping this majority. It's not going to advance very far. Plus this pawn on d5 is kind of a bone in our throat. If this pawn did not exist, which if we go all the way back to the position where she could have taken it, we might not have this this problem. Do that and then maybe we can trade the rooks and have a winning position. But with this in the way, it's really tough. What if you play f4 first and then my plan? I like the way you think. Let's say this. Do I have h5? I'm trying to think if h5 is possible. Let's say we just say it's a draw, right? A5, bishop b7, go all the way here. Then it's still a draw. I guess you want to go there, but I can always block. And no one's going anywhere. And if I play something like this, then I can just hang. No issue. Slow play it. Black can copy. Same problem. No one wins. Add. I'm sorry. It's not... Wait, why am I saying sorry? I didn't make the ads. I didn't even, like, put them on the channel. I'll wait for the ads to go so I can continue the continue with the analysis. We back? Awesome. Yeah. I don't think at any point trading c4 is a good option. If he misses it and allows us to play like c5, then yeah. It's a great idea, but that's probably not going to happen. Instead, I'd probably focus on a4, a5. If we can isolate this pawn, then it's slightly better. Then trading c4 is not such a bad idea because now the pawn is on the outside and it's easier to zugzwang on the outside of the board than on the inside of the board. Let me think about this a little bit, if I can calculate this. Let's say a4, bishop goes back, a5. Say this trade happens, right? Bishop comes back, bring back bishop, c4. Oh, this is lost. Okay, same idea, I guess. How do I get to the side without causing havoc? Let's say here, and I'm feeling a bit peckish, right? I don't want to push a6. Problem is that I don't see a way to get two threats in black positions. Yeah, me neither. If I can somehow just... God, she should have taken this pawn. If we can somehow dislodge the king, then yes, it's possible, but zugzwang is somewhat impossible here. Wait, but f4? What do you play? Forcing the king back. And now maybe c4? Because now I take and I take with the king, I think. Or take with the king, right? Maybe I can trick him here. And this is why I didn't want to play a6, because now he can't just do the simple thing that he could before. So he has to go back or forwards, and I think he should go forwards. Still don't have enough. I don't have enough time to, like... Even if I exchange the bishop, it's not a perfect story. Maybe it is. I mean, we can try it. Okay, he doesn't have to take. Wait, what? Is it this? Okay, it's kind of winning. What the... What's the move? You want black pawn on a6 because the white bishop? Yeah, I want one of these. I want him to either commit the pawn or the king. Which in this position I kind of have forced him to, but I'm not seeing the winning move here. Like how is this winning? This is winning? Okay. Oh, now he gets in. And I'm not in time. This is annoying. Yeah, at any point it's just so hard to break through. If you guys see an idea, let me know. I'll analyze it. Best of my ability. White can't win the pawn so easy. Yeah. I mean, I can't see that far in the future, which is why I had to calculate to see that. And even then, I couldn't find a winning way, so... Yeah, f6 is odd, but it's kind of working. If I had an e-pawn, this would be possible. Maybe you can look at for a trap where black has to play active since he is away from the board and is probably in a draw mentality. Yeah, I could just take one of his pawns off the board and pretend that I didn't see anything. The issue is that he still has a... Okay, it's not perfect, but he still has a majority on the king side. I had play f6 because I knew that it was drawing. That's fair. I think a move was played. Bishop f3. Okay, giving it the old college try. They can shuffle for a while. Doesn't seem like there's... Oh, it could be... maybe he thinks that, okay, let me go here, right? I go back. He goes there. And maybe I try h5? Because now I'm forcing him back, and I can kind of get in. It's still not winning. God damn. But it forces him to make a decision. Maybe that's the winning plan. It's gonna take a whole lot to trick him though. Alex moved. She played bishop f3. And I think he came back and played something. He went back. He went back to f7. Yeah, bishop e2 and bishop h5 could probably with bishop e8, bishop f3, bishop e8. Oh, that's your idea? Like, move the bishop, go there, come back, bishop e8. It's a bit complicated for me to understand. I can see I get the bishop all the way back there, but I don't see a threat. But still draw. Yeah. It's really hard to force a move here. We need one more pawn. Dude, we should have done this instead, yeah. Not take his pawn, but take the pawn that... Oh, they're moving, yeah. I see it. Bishop e2, and that's it. So she's giving it the treatment that I talked about. Could also go this side. Try to sneak into bishop back there. It's just that trading this pawn just does not help us at all. That's the only problem. I could try going to c8. That's a funny idea. If you move your bishop wrong, there are ideas. I'm scared. Don't say that. If you get the bishop back to g2, e2, play f4, and then run the king b5 via b3. Run the king f5 via b3. Okay, I see your idea. Let's say here. Black makes a move. We don't care about that. Think about this. a6? a5? Maybe? Wait, this is complicated. I like you're going to b3. The issue is that he might have a discovery at some point. Which maybe does not matter, because I go this way. But then give a check again. Block with the bishop. Takes, and then I take on c3. or even run the pawn. Why bother? Someone offer a draw. No, this is an interesting endgame. I actually am. I actually want them to keep playing for a while and see how this goes, because this could still like tilt either way. Yeah, that feels like a misstep. Let's believe believe the computer. Say I keep going. Bishop g8. And I think d4 check, yeah. c4? No. Maybe? c4 than this, I guess. Okay, bro. Block with the bishop. Loses immediately, I think. D takes c3, king takes c3, and king gets in. Yeah, the problem is really just this bishop giving this discovered check. The only way to make a draw at that point is to go back, which I don't find pleasing. So now you're here, and bishop f3 check. Okay, that's a draw. Because there's only two squares you can go. Or you can go back. Like anywhere. I guess I win a pawn. So, hey, you know what? I actually like that idea. Should give it a try. Bishop e2. I'm gonna look at the board. What was played? Bishop e6, f4. Bishop e6, f4. So f4 is played in this position. Maybe I'm a move behind, but f4 is an idea. He has 30 minutes, probably thinks to draw. Yeah. It's very, it's a thin line between a draw and a win. But any situation we look at, it's always like black with the advantage. Which sucks because we don't want him to win. What if king b3, you play b5, and then a4. So go down the line. King b3. So you want me to play this instead? King kind of gets in still. And this is worse. I actually hate this endgame more than the previous one. Like now even black can kind of get in and like chomp on my pawns. I like the previous one more. b3, d4, and then go back. Try to win the pawn back. If he does not want to make a draw and keeps playing, then yes. But he probably will just like trade and not allow us in. Bishop d7. Bishop d7. Interesting. What do you play? Oh, bishop h5 played. So she's still going for the old idea we had. And now it's pretty easy for him to move actually. And he wants to go back and forth on this diagonal. Oh. We could try this. Ah, even that doesn't work. So I was thinking this. And even if I take, I still don't have an axis square. Playing c4 is not worth it. But maybe we can try. Maybe we can try. Play c4. Oh, wait, my bishop's hanging. What am I doing? And now he takes c4. Maybe. Maybe. A6. God damn it. Do you really have to do this? Yeah, it's gonna take some time for me to play a5 by the time he's gonna come back. And even this is bad. This is worse, actually. Oh, don't go that way. Go this way. I can't go either way now. So, no. That does not work either. There has to be room to go wrong for black, no. I mean, I've tried everything in front of you. And I can't find anything. So... looks like the best result we can get here is a draw. Like, he has to go very wrong, you know, very wrong, in order to help us get a win. He goes here. Okay, all hope is not lost. We still have chances. I'd love if he goes here. Maybe that's, like, possible. Wait, the board has caught up? No, it hasn't. Maybe I go back. Oh, what? Okay. I go back the other way. How about now? And bishop b5. If my bishop was on c8, possible. Yeah, he has to go extremely wrong. Give us a chance. Does go there. Does make that move. Bishop g8. I like it. I mean, if the point is... if we're just wasting moves, why not try everything, right? It's the same thing though. Like, we can try, and it's never gonna be possible. And even this is okay. Oh no. But yeah, basically every move that does not lose, I'm all for it. What happened? Did she make the same mistake as I did? Am I watching this right? Did she just blunder the bishop? Please tell me I'm in a simulation and everything is wrong. Oh god! No! No, 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 no. Sean, which god are you praying to? I need info on that god. I just want to talk. All your fault, Marge? What do you mean all my fault? You're the one who prayed wrong. Ah, that's a whole bishop, dog. Darn it. We just looked at that. I mean, I made that mistake because I'm not thinking about the game that much. I mean, I am, but, like, I'm not playing the game right then and there. But this is like, a painful way to lose. Yeah. She brought it back to, oh god. Your devil is stronger than my god. No, he's not. I looked at his stats. He only has like 16 intelligence. the D&D joke, if anyone gets it. Would we sneak laxative in his drink and put him to Suksuang by forcing him to stay on the toilet and lose on time? I like where your head's at. If that's the beginning, let's keep workshopping these ideas. You have to look for checks. Yeah, checks captures attacks. Completely missed out on this one. I mean, I'd probably resign here. She took the pawn and then bishop is lost. And this is a completely lost endgame because I have a piece that allows me to waste time that I can just move back and forth, whereas white does not have the luxury. Even if you magically like trade all the pawns on the queen side, it's still like the king side is still like pretty rough, and slowly but surely the king will get active. If you could somehow move back and forth on c4 and d4, then sure, you can make that draw, but it's not possible. Now I have to teleport tonight, and I was so cozy at home. Work on that teleportation device, man. I got it. I know a trained sniper that can easily... I'm looking at those windows, those glass panes. They look incredibly weak, and I don't think there's any chance they can stop 50 caliber. Right? Try and keep this king out and pray. I mean, praying did not work for us. Even Ta would not work. I actually don't get that joke, sorry. If you want to explain the joke to me, I would happily laugh at it. What is Ta? Oh, that. Okay. Fake a heart attack. Yeah, make your opponent fake a heart attack. Cast a spell on him. Hey, abracadabra, you have a heart attack. Reminds me of Hammer, John Ludwig Hammer, telling a story on stream. He was like, you can actually die on stream. You can actually die while playing a game of chess. There was actually a guy who actually died while playing a game of chess because he had a heart attack. Fake fire alarm. You write that. Guys, these are all great ideas. I love it. I love how imaginative you guys are. Oh, c4 and back? What? c4, bishop back, and then... Oh wait, it's possible. Let's say he plays this and boom. Yeah, it doesn't work. Damn it. I was so close. No way you go and tell sorry about the heart attack, but you lost though. Like, no right. Wait, what? Yeah, that would be rough if you do that when I'm sitting in ICU and you're like, oh hey, remember you lost the game though? Sorry about that, but sorry about your heart attack, but, you know, my point. Such a shame. I think playing OTB in a year is showing. Where are you from? You didn't said Ladwig. Ludwig? Oh. I've seen many people mispronounce the legend's name, and I just when I heard it the first time the right way, I was like, I would put some respect on that name every time I say it. They would have mercy on her and say a draw is okay. Shh, I would say have the draw. Yeah, be like, hey, let's shake hands. It's a draw, right? please play B. Please play a4 and forget about your pawn. Thing is, he still has to pull this off and win. Yeah, but it's not that hard. It's actually not that hard. I mean, I could win this, which says a lot because I don't win a lot of things. Okay, we're still keeping the attention up. No entry for your king. He still has to make progress, so yeah. We're not wrong. At the end of the day, the bishop cannot assist in helping with like this side at all. My name is Ludwig, but a lot of English speaking people will say Ladwig instead of Ludwig. Hey Ludwig, we have the same name. Mine the French version. Wait, what? Louis, you don't have Ludwig as a name. How can you lie about that? Touch move? Yeah. Say like, uh-oh, you move the king here, touch move, you lose. Louis Ludwig? No, it's not. Wait, what? Can someone confirm? Who here is French? Push? I don't know, like, taking is not good. I guess goes there and then we don't have moves anymore. So maybe takes. But we're in a precarious situation. Louis is not Ludwig, similar but not the same. There we go. We got a fact check. Get out of here, fake Ludwig. How could you do this to us? We respect our Ludwigs out there. Everyone please read Wikipedia and educate yourself. It's on Wikipedia, man. I can change that thing. Do you have lineage proof? I need your birth certificate and your social security right now. Unless you give those to me, I will not believe you. You did it anywhere else. Alright, I'll believe you for now. But we're not done with this argument, okay? It's like saying, wait, Leopold and Leopold are the same. Louis the French version. Huh. There's multiple versions of it? Not sure Wikipedia is educating. Ask AI. No way I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about it. The only time I use ChatGPT is when I'm asking it, hey, how do I take over the world? Thanks. Why'd she quit for so long? She might not have, I mean, there's many reasons it could be, but maybe she just wasn't feeling like it, which I can understand. I have not been active OTB for quite some time. It's a lot of pressure and it's also like quite a bit of money. And if you're not feeling it and you're still playing, then you're kind of forcing yourself to just lose games and lose ELO, which is not good. Plus you're paying for it, so you're paying to get lower. What does Louis mean? Good question. The French kings were called Louis in France and Ludwig in Germany. Louis means famous warrior, but in fact, the more accurate translation is loud warrior in its original Proto-Germanic form. Loud warrior equals Ludwig. But did she study the meantime? Yeah, totally, I think. I mean, she did cross 1900, so like last time, and she has been preparing, I'm sure, ever since then. But I don't know the details because only Kostya can tell you the details. Kostya is the coach, I think. I'm not sure if she's still taking classes from Kostya. Dude, this is a lot of lore on like a single name. I won't lie. This is too much lore for me. Like, I could ask any American about their like name and they'll be like, yeah, my uncle was there and he said, yeah, let's name him after the cat. And that's the end of the story. But you guys are like, yeah, I'm the descendant of the 7th king from the 6th dynasty, who had only like 1.5 queens, but he was very much into men. Fascinating. So we're going back. Okay, this is going to be kind of rough. I can sacrifice everything on that side and not care. That's how confident I am in this. I can also just go back. I don't have to. A6. If you play A6, yeah. I am literally making you piss right then and there. I don't know how it works. I never played a classical OTB tourney. You should definitely give it a shot. It can be fun. You can play once and then never play again. Or you can always be like, oh, I enjoyed that. I'm gonna go back. But definitely give it a shot. It's an experience and you can only tell if it's good or bad by going there yourself. Yeah, just like the Luke said. You have some moves. Bishop all the way back down. That's a far reach for a bishop. But A6 was mental. A6 is just such a badass move. I mean, she's hoping for something on this side. But I can just ignore everything and just go after the same side. He's ignoring it and going all in, which could be a fatal mistake. Bishop is too strong. Don't know if you understand the significance of the royal name. Okay, I don't know how to read that. Fit. I'm gonna say dog. Veganas? What the hell? That is some like 5th century naming style. If my dad named me that, I would... God. He would have a thing coming for him. Nope. Wrong move. This one. This pawn is pretty fast. Not gonna lie. Really fast. And... I have a natural rating though, but that works a bit different. Yeah. You don't always have to go play for FIDE. Always inquire about the local federation that you have. They already probably have a system that's beneficial for you in your own country, in your own like town or something. Do they know he's winning? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask. But we know he's winning. Maybe he forgets he's winning. No, dementia is a active problem for a lot of people. He's definitely been up. Can't speak anymore. It's been a while. I finished my tea. I'm out of it. I need more. It's like, I'm not addicted to it. I can stop anytime, but... He was holding back his laugh when she blundered bishop. Whoa. You're saying there's drama? No way. We can make a video about that. Grinding 6-hour game is brutal. Have I been live for 6 hours? No. Okay. I was scared for a second. Like, damn. Yeah, his spawn is just fast. Not much you can do about that. She probably just wants to go king a6. King a6 takes... can start promoting, but I'll always try and stop it, and then the spawn is too fast. Normal OTB games, yeah, 6 hours. It's a lot. It's a lot. I played a tournament that was like 2 rounds in the same day. So you play a game in the morning, and then another game in the evening, and boy, that was hell. That was incredibly tough, because that's more than 7 hours of playtime in the same day. And if I had to sit through one game for 6 hours, I would lose my mind. You had a game with 121 moves OTB? Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wasn't the World Championship like 116 moves or something? Like game 6 of Nepo versus Magnus? Wasn't it like 116? Or was it 118? Unless it's above that. Then I'm not sure. Pawn forward. Push it back. And keep pushing. Oh. He's picked up a queen. He's picked up a queen. 136 moves. Yeah. That's basically what you're matching in your own games. Rook v2 pawns and rook but drawn position. Yeah. What am I watching? Hold on. Okay. Then he made a queen. And this won't work because of check. Maybe go back for check. Easier. But here you have to give this one. No matter where I go, it's the same story, I think. It's worse if I go to A1, A8. Easier if I go here. Queen B6 and it should be over. But we'll believe. We're gonna see the exact variation, I think. What? After b7, you just take 2 times. Oh, that's true. You can also just sacrifice completely. Why does she not post the chess tournament broadcast live on YouTube anymore? I wasn't given any instructions to do so, but if she asked me, I would do that. So that is exactly what was played. And is there increment? I'll be honest with you. Does that even matter? Like, does increment matter? Because this clock is definitely wrong. It's like behind, way behind. It's still stuck on f4. And they've made like a lot of moves after f4. So he probably has a lot of time. It is not 4:33. He has 5 minutes, I think. As I said, way past the DGT clock. She resigns, and that's the game. Well, this is a 3rd loss in the tournament, which is extremely sad. But this was not the bad game. It was mostly just a 1-move mistake that ended up in a disaster. A disaster of peace, which can be excusable. But I'm sure Alex is already reflecting on her play in this game. I'm trying to listen, but I don't hear a lot. But maybe you guys can hear anything. Oh, she's probably gonna ask to join Discord. I don't have that on me. Maybe I do. Go to my OBS and see if I do. Okay, I can kind of make it work. I'll just wait for Alex. See if she wants to talk. Wants to look at the analysis one more time. Go back to the game from the top. So we had an exchange Caro-Kann. His opening was not exactly perfect. It was a bit dubious, and we had some pressure, but we slowly lost the way of the position pretty easily with Queen D3, and after that there's just 1 or 2 mistakes here and there. Bishop f5 was not the best move from him, but it did help him get a position that, you know, gave him overwhelming advantage, especially after Bishop D1. It was quite bad, but he kind of missed the opportunity and gave us the advantage back. Yeah, we did have an advantage at this point, but you're supposed to take the pawn on D5. It's really necessary. Which was missed by Alex, and instead she opted for rook trade. And after the rook trade, it's mainly a draw. The analysis stops right there. Does it stop right there? When did he play b5? I never saw him play b5. The board says he played b5, but that's not true. I'm a bit lost here. What? When did he play b5? Should we call? I'd be happy to call. Yes, absolutely. I have you on my Discord. I'm ready to receive a call invitation. I'll wait for you to get into a good position. I'm messaging her. Oh, there she is. Give me 1 second to fix it in OBS. Okay, we're pretty much set up for it. Sorry about
Hello?
this. Still trying to work the
Can you?
camera a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am. The chat can hear me now?
You guys can hear Alex, right? It's gonna be a bit delayed since the messages.
It's okay, don't worry.
All right, they can hear you. We're good.
I kind of want to die right now.
Okay, that was a one move mistake. You actually had.
But I don't know. I think 2 times I was very greedy. Like I feel like I don't know. When I play Queen D3, it was Queen D3, trying to checkmate. I think that's a mistake, right?
Yeah, Queen D3 was actually a mistake. The computer did not like that at all. Yeah.
So there I was greedy because I think maybe it would be better to exchange the bishop
For the knight.
For the knight, yeah. And if he takes with the queen, I just take with the queen and try to play that endgame. It's slightly better for me. I don't know if that I'm right or wrong. And
the endgame was mostly drawish after the bishop trade on the knight. But I think you have good pressure on the king side since he castled like into an attack, because a lot of
like he has 4 pawns, isolated pawns. And I thought it was a good idea, but then I thought I was a genius again, and then I tried to checkmate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Clearly, I'm not a genius.
It was a decent idea. I liked it. I didn't hate it at all. He just had like counterplay in the center since your rook was hanging on e1 in some positions.
Yeah, that was horrible after. Like, I think he had better moves. I think he found like, I don't know if you can analyze it, he had a brilliant move or not.
A brilliant move? Bishop g4 at some point?
The bishop g4? No. Bishop...
If you miss it.
Bishop something. Bishop... When he attacks my queen with the bishop.
When he attacks your queen. If I analyze it, I'll probably move from the camera a little bit.
That was genius, that move.
I'm going to try go to it, but it's going to freeze the camera, so...
It's okay. You cannot like... Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's a kind of bug. Which point was it?
When he played bishop...
F5?
f5, attacking my queen. Then I take the queen. He takes my queen,
Yeah.
and I think I am lost there. I'm not sure. Like I think the best idea it was to play h5 and try to hide with the bishop in h6 and keep the pressure and then farm all the pawns of the
Yeah.
and he didn't see it when I prefer to lose a pawn and then I have a better bishop and then I thought, oh, okay, I have a better bishop, maybe I should go in end games, but then no.
No, at that point, I think you were winning when he missed h5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you enforced the exchange of the bishop for the knight. And
Yes.
the key move in that variation was to take on d5.
Ah.
Yeah.
And then after the
Rookie 8. Yeah, you play c4.
and then
And
bishop.
you go to king c3 and then play like rook e1 or rook d1 or something. Rook d1 and then you're pinning the bishop
you.
back.
Good
Because
luck, Joe.
Fantastic. Hi everyone, hi Marge.
hey Louis, how's it going?
Hey everyone. Yeah, thanks for doing today. Are you doing more, Marge?
He's helping me a lot.
Oh, fantastic. Amazing. Hello to everyone in the chat. Support Alex, she's working really hard. See you all chat, bye.
Yeah, a lot of people here to
Just-
support, good wishes all the way around. Without a doubt.
Well, I have 0-3 right now. I feel like 0 of 3. Okay, anyway.
Well,
So
if you look
after
at it,
that, I saved my life. And I was very happy. And he offered a draw. And then I didn't say no, I just keep playing.
yeah, fair
And he
enough.
was like, what is this? Like this, and I was like, I'm sure I'm better here, but where is the technique? Like, not very good.
No, I thought you were better too, because his pawns are kind of weird, and his structure
Yeah.
is still bad, and his bishop is
Yeah.
maybe awkward at some point. But any variation that
his- Maybe I should keep the rooks and then I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only place. I mean, after you brought it back from lost position, you had to just take the pawn in the center and then just like play c4, and that was the only moment where you were like winning in the end
But
game.
then after the c4 bishop, what is this?
Bishop e6, rook d8, bishop
Yeah.
p6. Yeah, then rook d1, and he can't like
And if
so
takes,
because
check.
now you
and
have
then
a
rook.
no, now you have a central pawn though, because he can't like move his bishop, so you take with the rook in the center or the pawn, so you have a passed pawn.
But I cannot defend. Really?
It's a small advantage. Like that's what it says. It's just a small advantage.
Okay.
He
Okay,
still
I'm
has
waiting.
he still has a rook,
Okay.
and it's still probably a draw.
Okay. I will see that. Well,
No, it's not easy to see at all.
he offered me a draw, Jad. Did you hear when he offered a draw?
Someone saying kind of takes balls to refuse a draw after an 0-2. So hey, that's good. Yeah.
That is very painful when someone offers you a draw and then you want to keep playing. I wanted to keep fighting. If I feel I'm better, why not? But then after saving that position, maybe I should accept the draw. Or I don't know.
At least you're being a shark, You're going for the win even in a drawish position. So it's not bad. Yeah.
All right.
It's probably impossible to lose every game of the tournament, so you will most likely see a win in the next round. And from that, it will just, build up your confidence. And
Yeah.
the rest of the
I need
tournament,
to work on my tactics.
yeah, the only bad move I'd say is the one where you lost the bishop, but that's a it's funny because I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is a mistake, but why? And then I saw the move And I was like, okay, no way Alex plays this. But then you played that and immediately lose the bishop.
I was trying to confuse him and I got confused.
It's all good. It's all good.
No.
Hey, you're probably upset right now. Probably
I was more upset in the at in the afternoon.
the afternoon. What happened in the
I lost terribly. Horrible.
the
I
previous
don't
game?
know.
I actually saw that
Yeah.
game like while I was analyzing your current game. I was watching that and I was like, oh wow, this is a crushing defeat. Like this game is, because he played really well. The second round guy, he played like a machine almost.
Yeah. Well, it was a girl.
It was a girl.
So
Okay.
she played like a machine.
No, she was
Yeah.
fantastic. Like I saw the entire game and I was like, dude, this is insane. And the girl finding the Knight of 5 sacrifice was also like, damn, like there's no way.
Yeah, but yes, I saw I was not that bad, with that sacrifice. I think I made some mistakes. Anyway,
Yeah, but the conversion was clean from her, so
yeah. What chat is saying? Is quiet? Is it quiet or?
okay, I'm not gonna read that one. Alex is a
What?
fight draws for the Wii. What? Godkiller said something weird.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Sean Bond said she's putting in the work, so support.
Yeah, I'm getting back. To
Yeah.
TV. Yeah.
You are playing after a year, so there will be a few hiccups. Understandable.
Yeah, I know.
Someone said 3 Alexandra Potato Duck Harry. We believe in you.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Finally, something positive. We believe in you.
Positive.
Go get him next round.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I hope. Well, I will not put any pressure. I mean, like,
Hmm.
I think I just need to work in my tactics right now. I
Yeah.
have something to show you.
Yeah, what's
You want
up?
to see?
Is it a potato duck?
No,
Oh.
you see. Look,
Oh? Oh?
can you see?
What am I looking at? The socks? Oh.
Yes,
Heinz beans? Heinz
Yes.
beans?
I wore the socks, the lucky socks, and I didn't win.
Oh. That is oh my god. Heinz beans? Where did you get those?
A gift from Sean.
Damn. Yeah, premium socks.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. Who did
Just
it.
remember to not wash them and play again in the next tournament with them on.
I
That's the
have
key.
another one.
No, that's not how it works. You remember the guy that didn't shower in tournaments because he thought it made him lose games?
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Just like that. You should not wash them.
I know. I don't like that. I will not like to play against that guy. He wins because he smelled bad and that stop for focusing. Right?
We're getting more positive messages though. Look, yes, we all believe in you. Be positive. See?
Okay, thank you.
So many great
Yeah.
fans.
It's okay. It's. I would say like that this morning I have some bad news and I was very stressed playing the game in the morning. But because I was thinking on that like during the game and I was like, no, focus. But this time I have no excuse. I really
Yeah, I mean, just keep your head clear and yeah, we're all supporting you, all that stuff. And also, yeah, go get some great food if you can. That always helps.
No, I'm going to starve myself. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a choice. It's a strategy if you like it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Maybe I will be streaming tomorrow morning. There is something going on, but I'm going to think about it. I don't know
Okay.
if I can do that. It will be like an event with kids, and
Yeah.
because I like kids, I have to be there 7 a.m.
I heard about that. Hey, I also woke up at 7 a.m. today.
Really?
Funny. Yeah,
Well, I just,
you messaged me
really?
at 7 a.m.
All right, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Thank you
event.
so much, March, for doing commentary.
I
And thank you
gotcha.
everyone for
But
watching.
next time,
my
let's get
my
more
game.
streamers next time. We should work on that.
Yes. Yeah.
What happened with the one that I asked you to contact? What happened with them?
Uh,
They said no.
I no.
You didn't.
I tell you. Like,
If you tell me right now that you didn't message that person, I'm about to have a blow. I'm about to have a
no,
meltdown.
March. Come on.
What?
Okay, we speak later. Um, yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to. I
Okay.
don't know what right now.
It's okay. I'm not gonna be angry right now. So it's all good. Let's
Okay, I hope I will speak with you later.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Please, thank you for
of
your help.
course.
Really appreciate it.
You still have games
And
tomorrow, right?
yeah,
All
there is
right.
a game tomorrow in the
Sweet.
afternoon.
Principe
What day is tomorrow?
Mishkin just gave 200 bits.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
What
you.
were you asking?
Are you doing commentary tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. I'm doing
No. All right.
Friday, Thursday,
Tomorrow, what day is tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Hmm?
Okay. Thank you for everyone for watching and see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow,
I will be
guys.
posting some stuff. Maybe I should go and take a shower.
Anything that
Okay.
helps you cool off, yeah.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Alex.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Bye. No, don't show that. You can look at the board for a second. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit upset. I thought she contacted the person, and she did not. How do I melt down right now? What do I break? I don't have anything at hand to break. What do I throw into the air? Alright, yeah. I'll just end it, I guess. My anger will have to wait. Alright, see you guys later. Break the hand. Done. I'm breaking my own hand. Thanks for the advice. Great job on the commentary, March. I appreciate all of you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know I'm not the best commentator. I'm not the best analyst. But as long as you have fun, that's all that matters to me. Can we rate someone? Are we rating someone? Can we rate someone? Should we rate Diana because she's covering the same tournament? You did great. Aw, thank you. Love the positive energy. Rate Diana. Hell yeah, let's do that. Katharina is also Katharina is also live, which is basically me, but right? Because of course our host is none other than Katharina, myself. Let's do /raid. Good job and thanks, March. Appreciate it, Peter. You were a great help today. You were an awesome viewer, and I cannot wait to see you next time I'm here. Let's do Diana. I'm trying to see how her name is spelled. There you go. I hope that's the right channel. Is that the right channel? That's the right channel, right? Yeah, I'm looking at the message. I didn't start. It looks like I didn't start the raid. Someone else did. Or maybe I did, and I'm not sure about it. It's my desktop. All right. I'll just send it right here. If you go to a random channel, I'm sorry about that. But thanks again. See you guys Thursday. Bye.